Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, we see here Pak Bob, Pak Siddharth, Bu Megan, Pak Yosef, Mbak Bella, Mas Sancho, Pak Aril, and all participants. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning for those in Indonesian and good evening for those in US. Since I'm representing to government and I wear a bit a formal outfit, but the background is the wall in my hotel. So it's a bit mixed between formal and informal. I would like to begin my speech with pantun just like Pak Yosef. In the land of beauty and desert texts, we gather to explore Indonesian trails. Welcome to this conference as Scholar TV. We will discuss promise and dilemmas we meet. On behalf of the Chairman of the National Research and Indonesian Agency, Badan Riset dan Inovasi Nasional (BRIN), Bapak Laksana Trihandoko, it is my great honor and privilege to stand before you today to welcome you to the third annual conference on Indonesian studies with the theme The Promise and Dilemmas of Indonesian assume that encapsulates the multifaceted nature of our nation journey. On behalf of BRIN again, I extend a warm welcome to all our esteemed participants, scholars, and experts who have gathered here from various universities, research institutes, and agencies, including some participants I see here from BRIN. This conference, as we navigate the complex landscape of the third of 21st century Indonesian vibrant archipelago of more than 17,000 islands, more than 1,700 local language, more than 100 local belief in a nation, teeming with her rich cultural diversity, a deep history, and a diverse range of resources. However, we also recognize that our beloved country faces multi-sided dilemmas that demand our utmost attention, collaboration, and innovative solution. Indonesian success. Therefore, we are hoping that during the conference you can reflect upon Indonesian success, this context, and ongoing effort to navigate the complexion of civic, legal, and cultural living. We must do so again. We cannot help but marvel at the tremendous progress of nation has made over the years. From our democratic transition to our robust economic growth, Indonesia has emerged as a vibrant and resilient nation. We have witnessed advancement in various sectors including education, healthcare, infrastructure, and technology. If we see the development of our country in last 20 years and compare it with neighboring countries, we can only proud of ourselves, despite some sporadic discrimination and social discontent. And compare it with neighboring countries, we can only proud of ourselves, despite some sporadic discrimination and social discontent. Our cultural diversity has become a source of strength, fostering social connection and unity amidst our differences. Gentlemen, I would like to share here a few notes on the development of BRIN and our effort to strengthen the ecosystem of research and innovation in the country. During the first 2 years since establishment on 28 April 2021, BRIN has successfully completed the integration of human resources from all research agents including BPPT, BATTIN, LAPIN, and LIPI, and then the Ministry of Research and Technology, and more than 40 research units in various ministries and other government institutions into one umbrella, BRIN. Within 2 years, this agency has completed its structure with control of 7 diverse and institute or research organization. It has also introduced various schemes of research funding, provide some mechanism for research mobility, build research infrastructure, and both research mechanics and technologies that we could not afford to do that before. It has started to deregulate various hurdles for research permit, created regulation to make research and collaboration easier and faster, and facilities and connected with industry. If we go to our campus in Karangsambung, Gunung Kidul, Cibinong, Subang, and other places, we can see a nexus of Indonesian science. We have developed nuclear technology for medical and industry. Purpose is Pasar Jumat. That can be used by Indonesian hospitals. We have both nation for carbon and fossil dating, and no need to send our specimen to Australia or New Zealand. We have also nanotechnology for genome sequencing with cost million US dollar. Now we have our garden by the bay in Cibinong, get rich Indonesian biodiversity.
One thing that defied public expectation is that authority politics was a dominant in early birth in BRIN early stage, as indicates for instance by appointment of Megawati Soekarno-Putri, the chairman of Indonesian Democratic Party of Struggle, as the head of the supervisory body of agency, and also the involvement of a certain party was widely assumed would interfere the direction of research. Politics, in fact, did not interfere research development at 3. BRIN doesn't have political color. We are not red, yellow, green, blue, only or any other color. We are red and white, representing in of the color of our national flag. Even we do not have filter to fit politicians. We are not working only for we are working only for the development of science and innovation. Hopefully, we can still move forward next year after 2024 election. Ladies and gentlemen, as we examine Indonesia's success, we must also confront our discontent and the challenge that persists. Our journey toward progress is not without hurdle. We grab all the economic inequality, social exclusion, environmental degradation, and political complexities. We acknowledge the need to address these dilemmas hit on to ensure the promises of oppressed and inclusive Indonesia are realized by. In this context, Indonesia has engaged in a continued process of rebooking, reinterpreting, and regulating various aspects of civic, legal, and cultural living. We have sought to strike a delicate balance between tradition and modernity, between local and global influence, between harmony and religious freedom, and between democracy and economic development. Our dynamic society embraces change while honoring our rich heritage and tradition. This ongoing negotiating allows us to navigate the complexities of our national identity, fostering a sense of belonging and shared destiny. Moreover, Indonesia's internal fracture and friction serve as a reminder of the diverse perspectives and interests that shape our nation. Recognize the importance of open dialogue, constructive debate, and collaborative efforts to address this internal challenge. By acknowledging our difference and engaging in respectful discourse, we can build a more inclusive society that has the strength of our diversity. As we reflect on Indonesia's internal dynamic, we also recognize our important profile and positionality in the global and Asia-Pacific region. Our vast archipelago and strategic geographical location make us a key player in the regional and global affairs. Our partnerships, collaboration, and engagement with neighboring countries and internal communities are crucial in addressing common challenges and seizing opportunities for mutual growth. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll gather here not only to highlight these promises and dilemmas, but also to foster a spirit of exploration, dialogue, and partnership. The world is evolving at the unprecedented pace, and as we navigate the wave of globalization and technological advancements, it becomes increasingly essential for us to collectively tackle the challenges that lie ahead. By gathering brilliant minds and fostering collaboration between academia and government, we aim to propel Indonesia forward on the path of sustainable development, progress, and prosperity. So, through this conference, the organizer has curated an exceptional lineup of instructors, speakers, and experts who will shed light on various aspects of Indonesia's promise and dilemmas. As we can see from the program, the organizer the meticulously designed a series of keynote address, panel discussion, and workshop that will delve into critical scenes such as kebangsaan in its diverse and competing meaning are that in law, gender, and rights, environment, and climate change, business, political, and religion, and Indonesia's place in the world. We will draw upon the wisdom and insight of scholars and as experts who have dedicated their life to the study of Indonesia. We will explore the intricate tapestry of this national and traveling in and unraveling its complexities and identifying pathway to a more inclusive, sustainable, and prosperous future. Once again, I extend my warm welcome to each and every one of you. I am confident that this conference will be an enlightening and enriching experience for all, leaving us inspired, motivated, and equipped with knowledge and determination to shape the future of Indonesia. Just like I begin with pantun, I will close this speech also with pantun with spirit of curiosity will involve the shape Indonesia's future, leaving a remarkable mark. Let this conference be a transformative space with promises where promises are embraced, element requests. Once again, I extend my warm welcome to our two present distinguished and wholesome. Thank you, and let the conference begin with mind open. Let the scholarly journey turn. Let's begin with Bismillah. Thank you very much.